Yo everyone, and welcome to another Mage Tower guide. For today's video, I decided to redo the one of the easiest tank challenges, which is Vengeance. If you ask me personally, I would put this even like lower than Walk in the Park. But from the people who did it, when I like did the ask when I asked everyone who completed it, they would put it on around easy. So I thought maybe if you're unfamiliar with the spec, it would not be as easy as Guardian is, but it's still very easy and simple. So yeah, let's get to it. The fact that DH has this glide spell can allows you to like ignore half of the spells in this challenge, and this is like extremely helpful and allows you to cheese stuff which would normally kill you in this. Let me enable some sound here. Alrighty, let's get rid of these stuff. So for talents, I'm using this build, the same build as I've used in the other video. If you're wondering why I am redoing all of these challenges, it's basically the fact that I did all 36 Mage Tower challenges with AI voiceover, and I got a lot of mixed opinions on that. So I'm redoing all of them, and I will be playing and talking throughout the whole challenge. For gear, I'm using absolutely horrible gear. I bought everything from the AH. These heirlooms are from Garrosh, you can get them in Remix. The only thing that would make them better than anything else that you get from Dragonflight would be if I socket and enchant them properly, which I'm not doing. I have a Trinket, Precision Heirloom, it just gives me haste, and then everything else is just from the AH. For consumables, I will list them down in the descriptions. I would suggest you use the exact same consumables as well. These consumables are by far the best scaled consumables for every time blocking event in the game. So you could also use them when time blocking weeks are up for your dungeons and stuff. I would suggest you to grab the War Scroll of Battle Shout. This is basically a warrior buff once you're in the challenge. Any Augment Rune, doesn't matter from which expansion, just grab them. If you have the permanent ones, those are also work. Boralus Blood Sausage, by far the best food buff. Greater Flask of the Currents. These are BFA flasks, and these flasks are the best for all time blocking. Like, doesn't matter which intellect, agility, they're called differently, but they're all the best. And you want to use Howling Rune on your weapons. You have two weapons, so make sure you use them on both. Grab drums, like for Bloodlust in the challenge. And for potions, we're going to be using Potion of Unbridled Fury. This is a new character, that's why I'm using keybounds. So once we complete this challenge, we will also get an achievement pop. Alright then, let's get to it. There are just not really much except the consumables you have to do for this challenge before entering. Let's go. So once you enter the fight, you're gonna start applying your consumables. And the fight starts with Inquisitor Varys in the first phase, and once you kill Inquisitor Varys, Cruel is gonna join the fight. Not join, you're gonna be only fighting Cruel in the end. You want to finish Inquisitor Varys as soon as possible, because the sooner you finish this, the easier your second phase with Cruel is gonna be. Therefore, you want to pop everything you have at the start. Potion, everything, even Sigil. There are going to be eyes spawning throughout this challenge. If you were any other tank, you had to deal with them properly. We're just gonna let him knock us back. Oh, I was looking at him apparently. He would knock you back and he would just glide. Doesn't do much as a DH. Or whenever your CD is up, like whenever your cooldown, not cooldown, your debuff is high stacks, you're just gonna move out, get rid of the eyes, and get back in again. It's roughly enough time. You're gonna have infernals spawning throughout the fight. These Infernals will remain till the end, even when Cruel gets here. They do no damage or anything. They're just gonna knock you back from the platform. You're just gonna press space, and you're gonna be back in the game. Nothing much to like pay attention to. Not as DH at least. Every 40 seconds you're gonna have to deal with Nether Horrors. These are gonna make their way to Velen. You're gonna want to kill them fast before this happens. I'm gonna fast forward us to this moment for the next attempt. Or you're gonna use your CC, either Sigil of Silence or Sigil of Fear, for this to not happen. But yeah, I'm gonna fast forward the video to that point. I'm not gonna be having BL for this attempt, but see you in a few seconds. So, if you have the Nether Horrors back up again, you can either choose to just AoE them properly, or use the orbs Velen spawns for you. They're gonna get disoriented throughout with the orb, and then you can easily AoE them down. It buys you time. So everything else in this phase is just repetition. You're gonna want to handle the eyes, dodge the infernal knockbacks, or just get hit by them and get back in. Keep an eye on your stacks, and interrupt the drain life cast. It's just gonna repeat itself over and over till you finish this guy. So for this I'm gonna use the orb. I'm gonna kill them with Fell Devastation. Once my stacks reach 5 or 6, I'm gonna go out, deal with the eyes, interrupt or CC him, both of them work. Aberration spawn again, use my sigil, use my Fell Devastation. I get knocked back, I use my space, I'm back in the game. Finish off this eye, interrupt drain life, finish up this eye, haunt this guy. Gonna keep my Fell Devastation for the next pack of Nether Aberrations, Nether Horror, whatever they're called. Eyes are up. I have another Holy Ward, interrupt. Sigil up, Fell Devastation, boom, dead. As easy as that. Okay, finish up this eye. Just gonna use one orb for the fun of it. And it's done. We got Cruel now. Cruel has a total of 3 abilities. He's gonna cause these beams. He's gonna jump on you and make a green puddle. And he's gonna cast Annihilate. After every third Annihilate, I guess, there is gonna be a Twisted Something cast, which you have to interrupt or you're gonna basically have to reset the challenge. I'll go here. Alright. The second Annihilate, I'm gonna use my Firebrand and Spikes. The next Annihilate definitely needs my meta, or we're gonna die. So we're gonna have my fiery brand up and my meta. Well, not meta, I used my fell devastation for it. Twisted Revelation has to be interrupted. We have meta for the next one. If we reach it. And fiery brand. We're gonna meta already. Fear the casts. I'm gonna soak one orb. And then there we go. The challenge is done. So the first phase is just a lot of repetition. The second phase is a bit messy. But yeah, and this is with absolutely no gear. If you decide to go grab 1 or 2 trinkets, you're just gonna blast it. Oh, there. I was wondering where the achievement is. If you go to... Wait a minute. If you go to Emerald Nightmare, Nighthendra, and grab this trinket right here, Ravaged Seed Pot. This is an insanely useful trinket for this challenge, because it's basically up for every pack of Nether Horrors, and you just drop it on them. They die extremely fast. It does a ton of damage, and it also heals you by a lot, because it gives you like 30% leech or something. Other than that, there are, like, I have a video I'm gonna be linking up here. I have a video with what items are the best, so you can check that out if you like having DPS damage or healing issues. You can check that video out and then complete it in no time. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.